In honor of the Victoria's Secret fashion show coming up, let's do VS Angel Bombshell Makeup. Glowy, rosy, and effortless. I'm gonna mix the Dior foundation stick with my Rhode Glazing Milk. These two mixed give you such a glowy, skin-like effect, but still gives you coverage. Even though we're going for effortlessly natural, we still want our makeup to last. Like, you can see my glow from a mile away. And the step that makes this truly look like skin is grabbing a sponge and dabbing it on. For that soft contoured look, I'm going to take the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer. This product is quite sheer and glowy, so it's going to add dimension without adding more coverage. I'm also hitting this on the temples just to lift the eye a little bit. And every time I blend something with a brush, I always follow up with a sponge just to even out everything. Like, it's such a subtle difference, but trust me, this step goes a long way. And I do the bronzer before concealer so that I can clean everything up with my concealer. The Angels always have such a bright under eye, so I'm going to take a lighter shade just for the inner part. Red cream blush is the secret to how VS Angels always look so naturally flushed. This is the closest red blush I have with me right now, but when you're naturally blushing, your cheeks turn red. This is Date Cake by Rhode. And we're not going to set this right away because this is so patchy. We're going to take our foundation brush and blend out this transition. Look at how much more natural this looks. Only powdering my under eyes and down the sides of my nose and keeping the rest glowy. For powder blush, I'm going to layer red under some pink. This House Labs one is so pigmented, so I always have to almost wipe off a lot of it on my hand before applying. This shade is going to give us that natural flush of color. And the pink is going to add that rosiness back. We're going to use a shimmery brown tone for the eyes, just to kind of add that VS glow to our eyes as well. Now that I've worked on the dimension of the eye, I'm going to grab a rosy mauve shade on a fluffy brush and sweep her all over the lids. Almost doing like an underpainting technique on my eyes. For that wet looking shimmer, we're going to grab the Dior highlighter and tap it all over the lids. And applying with a finger is going to give you the most pigment. Putting this on the inner corner as well. Final touch, we're going to add some of this Tom Ford glossy highlight on our cheekbones just to accentuate that glow. Make sure you're tapping it on and not rubbing since I've already powdered my makeup underneath. Yeah, that is so pretty. To do a soft wing liner, I'm going to use a pencil liner and apply it on my waterline. And then I'm going to take an angled brush and just slowly flick it out. Mascara. Rosy nude lip using the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk in shade medium. Of course, have to end with a hydrating lip. The Ole Henriksen lip treatment in shade Lingonberry Jam Glimmer. And this is my Victoria's Secret Bombshell makeup look. And we're ready for the runway. Just kidding.